It was certainly an offensive day, and we felt like it was going to be that way when you come in this ballpark and you've got the wind blowing out. And we started out the first inning swinging the bats extremely well and picked up 3 and left 2 on that inning. Had opportunity the next inning, left Michael at third base with less than 2 outs. 2 more in the third. And, we knew that those tack-on runs were going to be important for us. Unfortunately, we didn't do a good enough job picking up those runs during the course of the game. And, they did a great job making an adjustment on Matt there in the 5th. It looked to be, they started looking off speed and trying to handle the off-speed pitches and change-up slider. And, they didn't put great swings on it there in the 5th, but they did enough to put some runners on. And, he lost some rhythm and had a couple walks mixed in there with it, kind of opened the door for him. And, I got to give Towson credit. They did a great job with their approach from the 5th inning on and, continued to put pressure on us. And we didn't make plays on 2 bunts that, the second one was certainly a play where we've got to get an out of it. Set up, bases loaded, nobody out, and then, Fisher put a great swing on Jack for a grand slam, and, we just couldn't slow it down from a pitching standpoint, unfortunately.
Mark, how do you explain the leaving all the guys not only on base but in scoring position?
I just think, our concentration as we got to that point, several at bats, I didn't think, I thought we got away from an aggressive approach. We had some guys take pitches that were very, very hittable early in the count, and that's when you've got to attack. You can't give pitchers an opportunity to pitch with 2 strikes all the time with guys in scoring position. And we did that several times when we had some balls early in the count that we needed to go ahead and attempt to square up. And we either swung and missed or fouled it off or we took it. And in all honesty, we took it too often.
What does this park, I know Matt's had a couple of tough outings here, what does this park do to pitchers?
I think it just, it makes you a little more tentative at times when you see balls starting to fly around. But I think, I felt like Matt threw the baseball well early, threw 4 innings. Then when he got to the 5th, he had a long inning there. Then we had a long inning to answer, and maybe that sit was too much after the long inning he had, and he went back out and couldn't find his rhythm, and unfortunately walked the first 2 guys. And we felt like we needed to make a change at that point because he was close to 90 pitches and really didn't have a good feel for what he was trying to get done. He was underneath the baseball a lot and out early, down the hill early, and when he gets in that mode, it's tough for him to get out of it, especially as he gets deep in the game when he's a little bit tired.
Do you now remind the guys that they've been in this position before?
Yeah, we talked about it. The biggest thing for me is to play 27 outs on both sides of the ball with great focus. And I felt like we got, we probably played about 20 to 27 outs with great focus on the offensive side today. And those 7 that we checked out on, cost us because we had players in scoring position. We had people sitting there waiting to be driven in. And, on an offensive day, you better tack on every opportunity you can. And unfortunately, we didn't. They seemed to. They left 7, we left 15. So, it's a situation where tomorrow we've got to come right back. I think we can come back through this as long as our guys will play 27 on both sides of the ball with the best focus they've had in the last month. Unfortunately, we've had some lulls, and those lulls have cost us over the last 3 weeks.
Obviously it's a small park and the wind was blowing out, but it's the same as ever. You got to keep the ball down. You got to mix it up, and we kind of struggle with that. You can't pitch to the park, and you can't really think about it because we're going to be here all week. It's not going to change. So you just got to pitch down like we've done all year.
You were able to keep it off balance the first 2 innings, and then it seemed like you had a hard time locating some pitches after that. Fell in line. What changed?
Yeah, I was throwing behind in counts, 5th and 6th inning, and that's just tough to do. They're a good hitting team, and it's tough to throw all-speed pitches when you're behind, and they waited until they got fastball counts, and they hit fastballs and they got them.
Tyler, how do y'all draw from just the experience that y'all have had in this tough spot over the last couple of years? How do y'all draw from that and find your way back out of it?
Yeah, I mean, we got a different team this year, but I mean, if anything to take out of this game is that when our offense battled the entire game, we know our pitching's going to come out every game from here on out and give it their effort. So I mean, we kind of just got to go out there tomorrow and lay it on the line. They played like they had nothing to lose today, and now we got to play like we have nothing to lose.
Did you sense some tightness? It seemed like y'all had some opportunities in those early innings where y'all left guys in scoring position and really kind of broken the game open. Is there anything that you put your finger on there?
Yeah, I mean, that's just not capitalizing on the opportunities. When we got chances early in the game to go ahead and bury a team early, you got to capitalize on those, and we didn't. But we did a good job as a unit, trying to battle back there. Came back, took the lead, they took it back, and we had some opportunities again late in the game to go ahead and put ourselves up. We just couldn't capitalize.
Matt, what did Towson specifically do to really be the battle of the ball today?
Like I said, I mean, they just laid off pitches, balls early in the count, and once they got themselves in 1-0, 2-0 counts, where I had to throw a fastball, they did a good job of not missing those pitches, and it's good timely hitting on those fastballs.